I was just meditating and got a message from Persephone. How I know the message was from Persephone, or the universal energy of Persephone, along with my own energy of Persephone, God's energy of Persephone, was because I had a vision of branches, and they were black branches. And so as I was wondering, I wasn't just wondering, I was asking, why am I having a vision of black branches? And the branches were like in a rectangular shape, sideways, going across. It really was so neat that it looked like, something that you can decorate your home with. And so I'm like, why black branches? What is the message behind this? And so I heard branches from the underworld. And so I thought about Persephone. Not right away. I decided to go, deeper into meditation and just think of nothing. That's how I meditate. I just think of nothing, or not. I don't force myself to think of nothing. I just decide that I'm just going to just accept whatever thoughts come to my mind, whatever visions come to my mind, just close my eyes and relax. And so as I'm moving on and having visions of birds and asking what this bird is, because I had a vision of a bird that looked like, I still don't remember the name of the bird. I got the name before. I think, it was a flamingo. But anyway, I'm asking what these visions are, whatever. And then all of a sudden, my mind went back to the branches. And the question I had as far as what's the message behind me receiving a vision of the branches. And so I thought of Persephone. I heard Persephone. And I remembered how when I first started working with Isis and she brought her energy into my awareness to connect with my energy, to resurrect, for me to resurrect as the present energy of Isis and connect with the present energy of Osiris, Aset and Asar. We are Aset Asar, right? And the oracle message that came along with that when it came to how 2022, there's going to be a lot of divine marriages set in place. And so we got to get ready so that we can be in alignment with that prophecy, right? And so I've already continued to get confirmation that I need to trust and have faith that I specifically, as a Leo, is ascending as a master of love to align me with my divine partner that serves my purpose here for such a time as this. I'm getting, confirmations to trust and have faith that this is happening, because I get discouraged sometimes. And I get discouraged because I forget, and I need to be reminded. We all get discouraged when we forget and need to be reminded of why we're waiting and what we're waiting for. And if the prophecy that we have gotten is actually going to come to pass. And so trust and faith has always been a struggle point for me. And so Spirit just continues to encourage me, and what I want to say is Spirit begins to encourage me to ignite or activate the mustard seed of faith or trust that's already within me, so that I can grow in that and receive whatever it is, the prophecy it is that resonates with me, right? And so anyway, I was reminded of that prophecy and to trust, and I was reminded of the message that I am ascending in my Isis energy, not just my Isis energy, but that my Isis energy of God is ascending as a master of love, so that I can connect with the ascended energy of Isis, or the resurrection of Isis. Osiris. Okay, her love, her divine love. Uh, so I was reminded that this is the year for that, and that Persephone has a lot to do with helping with that process, helping our innate ability to heal and evolve, so that we can ascend as masters of the balanced energy of love and merge with not just anybody, but with our divine partners, so that we will begin to marry or have committed relationships or forever relationships with those who align with our purpose, and same vice versa. And Persephone has a lot to do with that. And Persephone is the one that, if you look in his story or you research the myth, she was basically, the goddess of spring and bloom and things like that. And she basically was so beautiful and attractive that the devil or the ruler of the underworld kidnapped her. And then when she went down there, she fell in love with him. And so she ended up being the goddess of not only the underworld, but the goddess who comes up every year to be the goddess that she is, to bring us into the season of bloom, bring us into our spring, so that the flowers can grow, and things can grow and things can thrive, right? So spring and summer is what I want to say. So she spends half of her time, if you look at the year, she spends 6 months in Hades with her husband, and she spends 6 months with us to give us spring and summer. And if you don't have a spring and summer, you don't have seasons like that, she basically still has a purpose to bring about growth on the earth and beauty and things like that. So that's the best way that I can explain her. I did research about her, the myth about her, but I don't know if I'm pointing my finger on everything, because the myth is explained or depicts her a certain way, and then when you have your own individual experience with her, she depicts herself a certain way, adding increase to the myth. Or his story of how that person who created the myth or told the story had that specific kind of experience with that specific personality or characteristic of God, right? The source, universe. And so I just thought it was something great to share, that I am definitely getting encouragement from these goddesses and deities. They're not leaving me hanging. They didn't give me a message and then just leave me hanging. When I go into meditation, they let me know how close they're coming into the resurrection of self as ascended masters of love. And so I am very happy about that. And that's just my part story of it. I'm quite sure as Persephone arises and resurrects as each and every one of us who receives that energy and receives messages and downloads from those energies of the specific persons of God, you get different messages. Some seem a little bit more gloom and doom, and some seem a little bit more light and bright, love and light. But we all have a different purpose, and we all receive different messages. So, and we all add increase to the body of the source of God as one, the God body. So I just wanted to share that. I thought it would behoove myself and myself as others to receive that message. So if you have any type of reaction, leave a comment down below. Share this video if you think it's going to bless somebody. But no matter what you do, I don't share my pearls with pigs. So If you came to this message, you ain't no pig. Pick these pearls up and rock them, beloved. Peace.